Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.
Part 3 gang, y'all skitty, y'all part 3 gang, y'all skitty. Like, share, subscribe, y'all skitty. Let's go. Man, that jump was crazy, but the boy sounded like he had some dirt on, bro. That's where I got that from. You better stop, if I do something I regret. Like, when he came with that, I was like, what the hell? Well, this is crazy right here. But these are the perks of doing business with the boy. Like, if you want to get money, you can get money in any prison. But if you're going to get money with the boy, and the boy is one of the main sources of reason why you get in the package, like, it might don't go smooth how you want it to go smooth, man, because there's always some drama. There's always some drama, man. It's like, if you're going to be a person that can hustle and can deal with that type of drama, then you got thick skin, pause. Like, you have to. You know what I mean? Because it's going to be a lot that come with dealing with this boy, man. You know what I mean? Like, for one, you got to understand that, you know, everybody that's dealing with him, you know, they happy that it's coming through. So that's why it's never really been an argument about what's going on with him and his boy. But at the same time, though, like, Ray, I don't really think Ray was messing with this guy. But the way the boy was talking, it was starting to sound spicy. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, man. Like, it was starting to sound spicy. So Ray just was like, man, all right, shorty, man, all right, man. You know what I mean? Ray went back and sat over there with his homeboys. So I'm looking at this junk like, yo, this is crazy right here, man. I'm like, this is wild right here, man. But like, you know what I mean? Like Ray was eating though. Like, I guess that was the only thing on his mind about what he wanted to do, man, is get some money, man. You know what I mean? So like, he won't trip about nothing. He definitely wasn't worried about that rumble. You know what I mean? He definitely wasn't worried about that. The boy that went down there and tried to rumble for his honor and everything. You know what I mean? So like 2 weeks went by. I'm gonna say, we're gonna fast forward the tape, man. I said like 2 weeks went by. Now this was the first time since I've been upstairs in 4D that I didn't see them go to VI. You know what I mean? They didn't go to VI. So I felt like the boy probably was like, man, like, I ain't rocking with you. Or he was probably like, yo, I don't want to deal with you because you did that you know what I mean? Because you did that or whatever the case. I don't know. But they didn't go to VI for 2 weeks, man. You know what I mean? So after them not going to VI for 2 weeks, they very rarely was even speaking to each other in the pod. So I guess Ray finally was like, man, you know what, man? I'm going to squash the beef because he want to get this money. Because it ain't nothing like getting money. When you getting money, it's kind of like it's a good feeling. It's a good move, especially in penitentiary, man. Especially the way he was getting money. He's getting all the big money. He's not getting a little bit of change. He's getting a big change. So I guess he missed it. And he was like, man, you know what? I got to go squash this beef if I can keep getting this package, man. You know what I mean? So I seen him one day sitting at the table with the boy, and they was having a conversation. The boy got a do-rag on with the Prodigy tie up on the side game. They looking like they was humble. They looked like both of them was humbled. He was sitting on this side. The boy was sitting on this side. And they was having like a round table meeting. They was having a conversation. And I guess that's when they finally put their issues to the side. You know what I mean? He put their issues to the side, man. Like, I guess he was just feeling like, you know what I mean? Like, for real, like, who knows what happened? I should have done this. I should have done, I don't know how the conversation went. But it looked like they squashed their drama. You know what I mean? So I wasn't mad, though, because I like to see dudes get money. Like, even though he was winning through the boy, like, at the same time, though, he was winning at the end of the day. It's up to him if he want to do that. Like, that's on him. So I was hoping that his play get back on track. So this probably was like on a Tuesday or something like that. Monday or Tuesday or something like that, man. So the reason why I said Monday or Tuesday, because I know no moves happen on Monday. So this probably had to been a Tuesday, what I'm thinking. So a little bit later on this day, we in the pod chilling. There was this one dude, like the only person I would see the boy hollering at was this one dude that was in one building. And this dude was like relentless with it. And that's what kind of used to make me think that bro wasn't you know what I mean? Like he wasn't messing with the boy, because like the boy used to talk to other dudes, you know what I mean? Like he had other dudes he would talk to and stuff, but like in the pod it's just different. So it used to be this one guy, this one old head dude, man. We're gonna call him Sam, man. Like Sam was kind of like a stocky dude, bald head dude, a little taller than me. He been down for a little minute too. Like he was one of them dudes. He was one of the basketball coaches in one building. Like I used to see him a lot on the compound and stuff, but like he was a known shake, rattle, and roller though. Like everybody knew that's what he do. Like he couldn't get away from that. He didn't want to get away from that. That was his label. So he would be the only dude I would see stalk the boy through all of this. You know what I mean? When I say stalk the boy, like he's all the way in one building. You might look up, he might be in front of our building, standing there with the trash bag in his hand like he a yard man. He's not even a yard man. He be back and forth from the gym. He's not a yard man, but he used to lay and talk to the boy. So I used to always see that, man. So somebody had already told me that he's supposed to be moving to our building. I don't know if he was coming to our party. They say he was moving to our building. So it just so happened all that drama had happened, what was going on. And like for real, that kind of like threw like a little, you know what I mean? With all the drama going on, that kind of had everybody thinking about other stuff instead of about, we got another maniac that's about moving our pod. So when somebody told me he was moving into our pod, I couldn't really believe it. I ain't gonna lie, because I'm like, what kind of drama could be added on to this BS, man? Like, besides this maniac moving into our pod, man. As soon as I said that, the sliding door opened up. And I seen the old head coming in with his car like this. He was like, the lady was like, you moving to cell 20. He walked, he was like, I was like, who in 20? He was like, or as he walked, before he can even get to cell 20, you seen the boy come out his cell. The boy come out his cell, he be like, oh, you over here, Sam. Hey, Sam, brought my friend over here. Sam like, yeah, new sheriff in town around this month. The only difference between Sam and Ray is Sam shake, rattle, and roll, and Sam was from the Tidewater area, you know what I mean? Ray is from Richmond. So the boy acting all hunky-dory with Sam, like out of nowhere, like him and Sam dumb cool, all this, you know what I mean? I'm just like, this junk crazy. So Sam go and get his stuff right. The boy stood by himself the whole time while he got his stuff right. After he finished doing that, he started talking to the wife, he started talking to the boy, and next thing you know, they disappeared inside the boy's cell, and the cut went up, y'all, so boom. I don't know what they did, but the cut went up. On everything I love, the cut went up, man. When we go eat, I seen them talking to the lieutenant. Then after they talked to the lieutenant, I don't know if the lieutenant clapped him, but they waited till the next morning, which was that Wednesday, then he went and talked to the unit manager. And after they talked to the unit manager, I looked up and I seen the dude Sam switching cells with the dude who was in cell 22 with the boy. I'm like, this is crazy. So Sam get in the cell with the boy. I'm like, this is wild. The whole time this is going on, I'm looking at Ray. Ray is looking like, you know, Ray, like, I really wanted to read Ray on this just to see what his reaction was going to look like, because like my reader told me, my scanner told me he doesn't shake, rattle, and roll. But at the end of the day, like, will this dude mess the money up? Or do him and the boy still have a good bond where they can still get money even with this guy being his boyfriend now? Because that's just what this is. So I looked at Ray, and Ray had a look of disgust. He had a look of disgust in his face. He was standing on the top tier talking to the Richmond dudes. And he just was like, he was just looking at the whole move happen like. He was looking sick, that's my word. I'm like, that's just crazy, man. I'm like, man, it's so out of control. So they told him to get off the top tier. So they get off the top tier, they go stand kind of like in the back. They like 4 deep, they Richmond dudes, they all talking. So as I'm standing like kind of by the phones. I can see them though, and I can see the dude in cell 22, they still got the cut up. So after the door had finally opened and they got the cut up, the dude Sam come out. He a fat dude he come out with a wife beater. Wife beater looked like he had that junk for 3 years. That junk got a hole in it right here. That junk stretching baggy at the bottom. He come out, he like this, he like. When the ice joint, he like, He went to the water fountain, put some water in his cup, he was like, he filled it back up again, he was like, dude walked up to him, he was standing there like this, he was like he was catching his breath, like. I said, man, this dude acting like he just left a freaking porno scene, y'all, so boom. This is crazy, man. This man come out looking like he tired. I looked up, I seen the boy taking them long Russian strides to the shop. He was like, this is crazy. I'm like, wow. So I see Ray petting the whole joint. I'm like, this joint, wow. I know he mad. Ray don't say nothing though. He don't say nothing. He don't say anything. So we go to rec. We go outside the rec. I see my old roommate. My roommate that's in 4B. I see him. We was on the court right beside him. So he see me like, Weezy, what's up, Sean? What's going on? I said, man, I know you miss getting money. I know that's what's going on. I know he was like, man, what's going on? And I said, man, I ain't, nah, bro. I said, cause you went and told him. He said, I did. He said, man, Weezy put me on point. He said, this is what I told him. He said, man, I told him that Weezy put me on point about rumors that's going around. That's it, bro. You know what I mean? I told him, if he come holler at you about it, you don't know that. I said, yeah. I mean, it's all good, bro. He was like, nah, like, what's happening up there, though, Sean? I was like, you know, they moved the boyfriend in the pod now. He was like, for real? He was like, so what Ray doing? I was like, Ray looking stupid, like me. I was like, Ray looking stupid. He was like, go ahead, shorty. I was like, man, look, man, come over here. So he went over the joint. I lit a feezy up. I'm like, look, man. I said, man, your homeboy looking crazy, man. I was like, I want him to get back in the car. I said, but it looked like that opportunity about to be over with. I said, because that dude that just moved in, like, he was like, well, he can't stop what's going on, shorty. Like, he ain't got nothing to do with what's going on. Yeah, he can mess with the boy, but he ain't stopping what's. I said, that junk crazy, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. You know what I mean? I said, what Ray? I said, look. I said, well, Ray be breaking bread with the dude. Like, he said, nah, Ray usually just paying with money. You know what I mean? Ray will pay him with money, and then you know what I mean. Then the boy just keep doing it for the money. So I'm like, for real? He like, yeah. I was like, bro, listen. I said, man, dude. I said, old head just came out to sale with him before we came out the wreck. Old head looking like he just put that work in. It was weak. I said, man, go ahead. He was like, go ahead. I said, bro, my word. I said, man, old head went and got some ice water and was standing there telling myself, like he was tired, like he just put some work in. He was like, man, go ahead and show. I was like, bro. I said, it's crazy up there right now, bro. It's out of control. He was weak. He was like, man, he said he's supposed to strike this weekend. I was like, man, you need to. You know what I mean? He was like, man, y'all crazy, man. So I guess Ray still put the play together. You know what I mean? Ray still put the play together. Now they waiting for the VI to happen. So the boy go to VI. So when the boy go to VI, boy come back from VI. You know what I mean? Their little routine. They ain't mess with the boy. It looked like that 2 weeks kind of like helped them a little bit as far as cooling the boy off. So it's really basically was going on 3 weeks when he went. So it's like that, you know, you have cooled off time. Like you basically get the people off, shift changing, different people in the V room. Like, you know what I mean? Kind of like, that's what I used to do in Lawrenceville. I never went every week. Like every week is greedy. They can pick your pattern up every week. You know what I mean? So like, you got to throw them off. But like with the 3 weeks they took off, basically, it was like, they kind of helped them, man. So the boy come back with the pack. He come back with the pack. So Ray was waiting on him. He do the same routine. I guess the routine was to give the pack to Ray. As soon as he get back, that's all he used to do. So when he come back this time around, the boy kind of like, you know, you can see all the dope fiends, everybody that's waiting for the dope. The dope is in the building. They know it's in the building. They just got to get it. So when he come back from the VI, he go to cell 22. They open up cell 22. The dude with his boyfriend come out the joint. He come out the joint. He's standing there. He like he holding the door down. When the boy came out, he stuck his head out the door. He was like, hey, Ray. Come here, Ray. Ray was like, Ray walked over the joint. Ray was by the door. The dude boyfriend right there. He was like, Ray got his hand in the joint. No, he was like, no, come here. Ray was like, for what? He was like, no, we gonna break it down together. He was like, break it down together for what? What do you mean? I'm gonna send you your $400, then we good. That's how I knew how much he was paying. I'm like, $400? That's not a bad deal for a freaking boy that's slamming it. Pause. Like, but I'm like, just take your 400. Like, what are you doing? He like, no, come in and sell. Ray was like, shh. Ray went to sell. So I guess the boyfriend hold it down. You know what I mean? So you could kind of hear them in there. Like at first the conversation was low, and then it started getting intense to like Ray was like, nah, you can't do that. You reneging. You can't go back on our deal. How you just gonna go back on our deal? How you just gonna go back on that deal? Because the boy was like, I'm the one that's taking all the risks. Yeah, I'm the one that's taking all the risks. What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm the one that's taking all the risks. I'm like, shh. This is crazy right here, man. This bro went from winning real nice to now he might be doing business with a mice, y'all. So boom. Boy in there trying to negotiate after you already had the rumor on you that you got tore off with the package. For all I know is you could be Jay Reed, the Shake, Rattle, and Roll version, man. So like, I don't know what was going on, but like you can hear it. You can hear the joint. I'm sitting right at the table right there. You can hear them in there jive arguing about something. I couldn't hear the words, but you can hear them arguing about something. So the door opened up, Ray come out. Ray mad as a bitch. You know what I mean? So I guess Ray charges to the game. Like, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and get on what he asking for and just move on. You know what I mean? So Ray looking super angry, so Ray went and hopped on the jack, so he burning the jack up. So they called standby for child. I found out with some BS over there, so I went and hopped on the jack. So when they called exit for child, I stayed on the phone. He stayed on the phone, but it's like 2 phones between us. So it so happened both our calls was ended up hanging up at the same time. So we hang up, kind of like I'm still sitting on the floor. I get up a little bit, and I'm like, and he doing the same thing. He like, Joe, crazy, Shaw. I was like, what's up, good? He was like, man, he was like, man, say word, that boy trying to switch the deal on me, talking about he want half of the pack now, Shawty. I'm like, what? He like, yeah, he said, I can't look out for everybody like I used to with just half of the shot. He said, man, I ain't getting nothing but a sale. He said, man, he want half of that now. He want a pool shot. I'm like, somebody put that in his head, bro. He like, I know it was that dude Sam. That's who it was. It was that dude Sam. I'm like, man, that's crazy, man. He was like, man, crazy Weezy, man. I'm like, man, bro was winning a little while ago, man. Like, it'd be so crazy how one thing can kind of mess up everything, man. And like, not just dude moving in the pod. I feel like that rumor kind of messed everything up too, but like, they still back to getting money. So apparently that rumor couldn't have been true as far as I understand, you know what I mean? So Ray was just like, man, he had to look at defeat. And I guess he just felt like he had to deal with what was going on. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, he's still getting something out the deal. So I think Ray was just basically trying to charge this to the game. You know what I mean? But I knew he was feeling some type of way about this because he can't look out for all his homies like he used to. So he get off the phone. Everything went back to what he was doing. He went and said, I guess he went and bagged up. But the difference with this now, you look up the dudes that's in the cell with the boy, the nigga Sam, he out there slinging the dope. My word, he out there slinging the dope. Dudes calling from this pod, that pod. My word, I look at Ray. Ray was looking like, man, that nigga taking all the plays. You know what I mean? Like, you know, Ray probably had it lined up with what he was gonna do. And these are just all the bad perks about doing business with a boy, y'all. So boom. So I blame Ray for this, man. You wanted to win? This is what it is, man. Like, you know, dudes be getting so much money, they be clouded of stuff that they think that's not gonna happen. Like, I knew something like this probably was gonna happen. Like, either you gonna be the boyfriend and y'all can win like that, or it's nothing because you just trying to be the neutral dude on the outside. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't gonna work like that, man. It ain't gonna work like that. So I already knew that Ray was getting mad that they was still in the plays. You know what I mean? Like to see that they was about to be turmoil in the pod before my eyes was crazy because I knew for a fact Ray was mad, man. Like, Ray was trying to holler at dudes and they was like, yo, they already hollered at such and such. They was like, yo, the dude Sam got the dope. Everybody was like, yo, they said that's y'all dope. So that's why they bought it. Dude, Ray, man, he looking angry. He looking like, man, crazy, man. So I guess like he had enough. I guess he felt like he had enough of everything that was going on. And like when you push a person to the tipping point, man, like for real, like his tipping point is gonna be when he's just gonna fucking lash out, man. There's gonna be nothing else to do. Like Ray had to take a lot of things in consideration, though. If he lashes out, he's not gonna be able to get no more money at this particular moment. Now, that's not gonna stop him after he get out the hole or whatever the case. But like right now, he has a situation. He's just dealing with freaking Kevin Garnett right now. And this shit is Maniacville. And now his boyfriend is in the cell with him. But like Ray got a lot to really consider before moving like this. But I knew he was at his tipping point, man. I knew he was at a situation I knew he was at a point in his life where he felt like, yo, fuck that pack. You know what I mean? Like, this boy trying to drag me. Not only did he just make up a new deal when he come through the VI, now he freaking taking my plucks. He's doing this, he's doing that. The nigga was doing too much, man. The boy was doing too much, man. Like, he was. And that's why it'd be crazy to do business with them, man. You know what I mean? I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with them. I'm not putting nothing bad on these people. You know what I mean? I have nothing against that community. But in there, when you do business with them, it usually never works out, man. It's not. It's never going to work out, by the way. So, like I say, Ray is at a point where he's just feeling like super pissed about this whole shit, man. The nigga stole the plays. You can see Ray, his homeboys, like they want to do a move, but they don't want to do a move because it's going to mess the play up. So, like, it was crazy. So, when I went to breakfast, I seen my homeboy. My homeboy was coming, he was coming to breakfast late because he said he overslept. Sometimes you oversleep, they'll let you eat with the next pod. So he came and ate with us, but nobody really got up for my pod. And I seen my bro from my old roommate. So he was like, man, he was like, yo, man. He was like, man, for real, Ray ain't about to beat dude ass, man. They about to beat dude, they about to get rid of dude ass, man. He was like, Ray put the money on the nigga head already. I was like, Ray put the money on the nigga head. He was like, yeah, he paid some niggas and they about to whoop dude ass. They about to whoop dude ass, man. Get him about that junk, man. I said, bro, listen, bro. I don't give a fuck if they whoop dude ass or not. I said, for one, they gonna have some trouble on their ass because niggas gonna fight back. That's for one. I said, for two, I said, bro, that's not gonna stop the boy from doing what he doing. He said, man, but the boy trying to just horse bro out his pack. You know what I mean? He know bro need the pack. I said, I thought they was related. He said, nah, they ain't related. He said, bro, just be getting his girl to bring his peoples up there to bring the pack. I'm like, that's crazy, man. He was like, yeah, man. So like, niggas trying to get him out the way, shawty. Like, he gotta go. I was like, man, shit, that might be the best bet there. You know what I mean? I was like, damn, Ray getting so much money, he can put money on the nigga head, y'all. So boom. Penitentiary. Crazy, man. But they said, bro, gotta go. Nigga Sam gotta go. They said he gotta go, man. So I say a couple days go by. You don't see nothing that's going on. So now the weekend is about to roll around again. So I started thinking that I was like, man, Ray probably gonna wait till he get this pack one more time. He gonna get this pack one more time. Then he gonna do what he gonna do. He gonna do what he gonna do, man. So I'm like, how? But I'm saying in my head, like, how's he gonna get the pack from the boy if he beat dude ass? You know what I mean? I was like, he still gonna have to take the split, and it's still gonna be the same situation. So I didn't know how he was gonna pull this off because the boy is the one that has the package. So I didn't know how this shit was gonna work, to be honest with y'all, man. But nevertheless, man, this is the situation, man. So the weekend rolled around. So the boy went and got the pack, same routine, you know what I mean? Same routine what was going on. So the boy come back from the VI, see Ray come back from the VI, Ray was waiting for him, you know what I mean? Ray was waiting for him. So the dude Sam, he never made sure that he never leave that boy's sight after all this was going on. So the dude Sam right there posted up, but he don't even know that the nigga goddamn Ray done put money on his goddamn head. So they all right there posted, you know what I mean? I know what's going on. My celly know what's going on. There's probably a few people in there that know what's going on. Everybody didn't really know what was going on. So everybody just posted up. Everybody posted up. The boy go to his cell. This time Ray followed him straight to his cell. That was something different that I seen Ray do. Usually Ray don't want to like have people knowing that, you know what I mean? Even though people knew, he still never did nothing that obvious. So he followed the boy straight to the cell. So he goes straight to the cell with the boy. So when he was in there with the boy, I guess he was, I don't know what he asked the boy, can he see it or whatever the case, but the boy put the shit in his hand. You know what I mean? I was saying that was some shitty shit to put in your hand, but I guess Ray had to take one for the team. So when Ray got the shit in his hand, the reason why I knew he had it in his hand, because Ray came out like this when the cell. Ray was like, the door closed, boom, he was like, and Ray just ran in his cell. Ray ran in his cell, his celly already had the jump right there, like jammed up, waiting for him, like holding the door basically, so his celly let him in. His celly come out, boom, the door slammed. When the door slammed, celly came out though. So bro is in the cell. So you see the nigga got down. I guess the boy didn't want to get loud or make no scene, but the boy was like, he did them long ass strides from cell 22 to bro cell. He was like, give me what's mine. Give me, slide under the door and give me what's mine right now, Ray. I'm not playing with you, Ray. Give me what's mine right now. Ray was like, he was just standing at the door like this. He was like, give me what's mine. I'm telling you, Ray, give me what's mine. Ray was like, I ain't got shit. Fuck you talking about, Sean? I ain't got nothing. Fuck away from my door. Get the fuck away from my door. He was like, I got you for your ass. And he went to the door. He went to the booth. Goddamn, nigga told the CO, open up cell 14. Open up cell 14. CO was like, that ain't your cell. He was like, that's my cousin's cell. I need to holler at him. CO was like, all right, he tell him hit the intercom. He was like, he come back over there to Ray cell. Ray was like, you bucked on, nigga. The hell is wrong with you? I ain't getting shit. Fuck wrong with you? That nigga was like, motherfucker, give me what. He started banging on that shit like a fucking lunatic. He was like, give me what's mine, motherfucker. Yeah. He started banging on the door. Ray was still standing there like, Ray just standing there waiting. Standing there, John waiting, man. That's my word. Like, John crazy, man. Next thing you know, you just see some dudes kind of like, you know what I mean? I seen them kind of like, they was already kind of huddled up over there by cell 22 a little bit. So I was like, man, what's going on over there? Start looking over that junk. My word, the dude Sam walked over there. I guess he walked over there. Like, what y'all doing over by my cell? Man, as soon as he said that, they push him in the junk. Boom. And they push him in the junk closed. Boom. Dude pulled the door closed. They just start beating his ass. Now, the reason why I know they beating his ass, I couldn't see the ass whooping, but you can hear the ass whooping. They banking him. You know how banking sound. They beating his ass in that junk. So I'm like, oh, shit. They walk the dogs on his ass. So the boy runs to the junk. He like, they beating the nigga ass. That's my word. I'm like, oh, shit. So they fuck the nigga up. The boy runs to the booth. He get his door open. By the time he was coming back to his cell, as he was coming out, niggas was coming out that bitch like a circus car. It was like 5 niggas. Niggas was like, he seen them niggas. He go right past the niggas. Sam. So now, that's when everybody like, they in the last cell. So you gotta actually walk to their door to actually see what's going on the inside. So you couldn't see. I don't see nothing. All I hear is, Sam. Hey, Sam, you okay? Sam, get up. Sam, get up. Sam was fucked up. That's my word. Goddamn, niggas went back over there to bro cell. Goddamn, yeah, nigga, mission complete, shawty. Goddamn, nigga was like, yeah, fuck that shit. So I was like, damn, that's crazy. I'm like, bro, gonna hide in the cell though? I mean, maybe he had to. You know what I mean? But like, he wasn't coming out that damn cell because Kevin Garnett was gonna attack his motherfucking ass. That's my word. The boy was mad as a motherfucker. So goddamn, everybody went on the top 10. So nigga, the boy was like, come on, you motherfuckers, fight me. Fight me, motherfuckers, yeah. I'll fight all you motherfuckers. Fight me. I don't give a fuck. Fight me. I don't care. Fight me. Fight me. Everybody looking at the nigga like, shit, who the fuck gonna sign up to fight that nigga? Goddamn it, tall ass, elegante looking ass. I'm like, man, this shit crazy, man. Who the hell I don't know who gonna fight this nigga. He just blacking out. That bitch. I'm like, man, this shit crazy, man. But the nigga Ray got the pack. He completed the mission. Now I promise you, the boy out there bitch snapping out. He out there bitch snapping out. The nigga Sam finally emerged. The nigga who asked they whoop. Man, I seen that nigga face, man. He was already bald-headed, man. That nigga shit was purple. Man, they kicked that nigga a new face. That's what it looked like, man. They whooped his motherfucking ass. That nigga shit was fucked up. He couldn't go nowhere for a while. His shit was knotted like knots. That shit was fucked. I was like, damn, I seen a nigga like, shit. What the The fuck, the boy like, fight me. Any motherfuckers, any one of you motherfuckers fight me. You motherfucker, don't worry about it. You can't hide in the cell forever, bitch. Fuck around with you. Fuck around with you, motherfucker. So I guess the police in the booth saw everything as far as the boy snapping out. So goddamn niggas like, yeah, police coming in. So the police come in. Just the one CO dude, he come in. Like, what's going on here? Motherfucker, fuck these motherfuckers. Nah. He's still blacking out. Goddamn CO calls some more motherfuckers. Come up there. Hey man, you need to calm down. Nah, fuck that. Fuck that. Nah, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. I don't give a fuck. Nigga going bananas in the goddamn pod. Nigga was like, look, man, come on, man. They took that nigga out. They took that nigga out the fucking pod. Took the nigga out the pod, man. They took the tall ass nigga out the pod. Take him out the pod. I promise you, man. That's when goddamn Ray finally emerged. Ray come out the joint. You know what I mean? Ray come out the joint. Ray out in the pod. So goddamn, we all out in the pod and shit. We don't know where the fuck the boy went at. My word, he was like, he took that nigga to the hole into the watch office. And Ray come out that joint. Ray was like, man, fuck that nigga. He finally came out. Ray was like, man, fuck that nigga, man. Yeah, man, fuck that. Yeah, that's what the fuck you get, Shaw. That nigga goddamn trying to go against the grain for that motherfucker. I'm like, damn, they done fuck Sam up. Goddamn, the nigga left Sam in that motherfucker. My word, them niggas go back in that bitch and whoop his ass again. I looked up. Niggas went in that nigga cell again. That's why you hear the banging noise again. I'm like, God damn, this one was a little quicker. They like, stand by for child. Stand by for child. As soon as he say that, niggas come about the cell. As niggas was coming out the cell, man, all you heard was the top door and the bottom door. So this was the 4C should have told us the niggas was next door. I don't know how niggas ain't. Usually the people next door, yo, the police in here about to come. They ain't give us no signs of what was going on. Niggas was like, yo, the police about to come in this bitch. Niggas ain't say shit. Promise you, man. You looked up, the top door opened up, the bottom door opened up. Them niggas ran immediately. Goddamn, some of the police stopped at cell 22 when they seen all that goddamn blood because that shit was right there by the back door. The other ones ran down the steps. Some other ones ran. I'm trying to see what the fuck they running to. These niggas ran straight for Ray. Ray seen them niggas running for him. Ray tried to take off. When Ray tried to take off, he tripped. Failed. Hit his shoulder, man. I'm telling you, he fucked his shoulder up. The way he hit his shoulder when he tripped, boom, he fell on shit. Police grabbed me, boom. Stay right there. Don't fucking move. Don't fucking move. Niggas got his fucking knees on their back. They get him. Locked down. Everybody locked down. Everybody locked down. So niggas like, what the fuck? Niggas like, oh shit. Shit crazy, man. I promise you, man. People ran down on Ray. Found Ray with the whole 7 grams of D-block, man. Can y'all believe that, man? I don't know why Ray ain't passed this off, but he was probably thinking that they just wanted to get rid of these people, man. And he probably thinking his mission was complete. No. The whole time it come to find out that this fucking boy is Jay Reed, the freaking gay version, man, of Jay Reed, man. And this man left straight out the pod and told on him. And probably told him the only way you can catch him is run down on him like that. Because I never seen no COs from Sussex run down like that while we in the pod. I never seen that shit, man. People ran down on bro, got bro. You know what I mean? Got this dumb ass. Handcuffed him. Found the work. Took bro to the fucking hole. I promise you, man, probably like 30 minutes later, niggas like, they come back in that bitch. And they got all them damn Richmond niggas that banked the nigga Sam. Now, I don't know who the fuck told that. It was crazy. Like, I don't know who told that, but the nigga Sam probably ain't tell because Sam was still in the fucking pod. They came and got them niggas before they got this nigga Sam. Man, they take these niggas out. Then they come get that nigga, man. He walked out with no handcuffs like this. He had a sheet on his face. He like, nigga walked out looking crazy as a motherfucker, but they locked everybody up for that shit, man. That shit was crazy, man, because at first, man, Ray was winning. He was winning at first, man, and shit get crazy, man. That's just how penitentiary is, man. Be careful who you do business with. I'm telling y'all. Ray went to the hole, man. He never got out for that shit. Ray probably got more time than every goddamn thing. They got caught with 7 grams of dope. He probably got more time than everything for that, man. But the boy got out. The boy went to one building. It was a known fact that he was a snitch. It was a known fact that he was a fucking snitch. And I'm going to tell you what, the Shake, Rattle, and Rollers over there in one building didn't give a fuck because nobody did anything to him. I didn't have to do anything to him. He wasn't in my building. I didn't give a fuck what L.A. Gante was doing. But he was labeled as somebody that was a hot-ass motherfucker, just like a lot of them is labeled that. They hot as a bitch. That's just how it is in penitentiary, man. But everybody else that got out of the hole because it wasn't nothing but an ass whooping. Sam, I don't even know if I think he did get the one building. I can't even remember what his uplines with that, man. But everybody got out the hole except bro that got caught with the D-block, the nigga Ray. You know what I mean? So that shit was just crazy. That shit was crazy, y'all, man. Like I told y'all, man, you gotta be careful who you doing business with, man. But that was a crazy situation. story though. Man, I appreciate y'all for watching, man. Y'all know the count. Stay your ass out the way, man. I need you out here. Your family needs you out here, man. So just stay out the way. Period, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. This was a weekend banger game. So y'all do this one. Like, share, subscribe, this way, y'all. Let's get it. Let's go. But be safe out there, y'all. And stay your ass out the way.